TMI. TMI.
Do what I do. Fill this puppy up. No, just kidding.
It's a little clear. Let's be honest. You might want to.
I know. Put
assess
lemonade in
the,
it next time.
You're doing that.
Dark
carrying around a
apple
gallon
juice.
jug of water with you for no reason. Just make your kidneys work overtime because it's funny.
Go, guys.
I hear you. Start punching.
Awesome stuff. So far, so good. Other than that, hey, he's gone. Oh, you son of a. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, I probably should go too. Probably going to be another long fight. Hold on. Bladder sink.
Oh, that was tense, and that was only the beginning. They fought their way through the trap. Alright, maybe I should start setting up the next room on the initiative sheet. Did you get a haircut, Adam? Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, but usually I would like put stuff in my hair.
Okay,
I got a haircut before the trip.
got it.
Usually it doesn't look nearly so douchey. Usually it would be like put some stuff in it and comb it back. Now it looks like the freaking Hanson brother freaking 90s haircut.
There's a lot of bangs going on there.
There's a lot of bangs. Yeah, well, I need to get the hair that goes to the back of my head from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
See, the people who cut the hair, they just do it automatically when you're like, no, don't do a comb over type crap.
Right.
They just don't cut those hairs. They don't tell you. They're like, oh, look, it's fine. See? It's like, no. And right now I've got a different... They gave me spray wax this time as opposed to the normal gel that I use. And the spray wax doesn't work for the next day. So you have to put it in every single day.
All right, so the remainder of the round, Azil and Altagar, what are you guys doing? You were told you have to smash the mirror to get out by Azale. I don't know if you caught that part.
Well, smashing's more Uger's thing, so we'll leave it to him.
Okay. Are you drinking any potions? Casting
Nope.
any spells?
Nope.
Altagar, Isildan?
Nope.
Isildan's got 33 damage. Just or are those
No, it's
temporary?
33 temporary hit points.
Oh. Never mind.
Actually, I take that back. Altagar's going to take his mutagen. He didn't have time. Don't laugh at me.
All right, he drinks a potion.
Do you have your noodles running?
Yeah, he's got noodles up.
Hmm.
Or no, he doesn't have noodles up. He'll take his noodles too.
So next round, noodles.
Yeah.
Right, you're that one level mutagenic mauler.
Wow, one extra level of bullshit.
Yep. The bullshit that I've put into some builds is you take one level of, what is the sorcerer barbarian hybrid class called?
Oh, Blood Rager.
You take 1 level of Blood Rager. It gives you Rage. You go Urban Blood Rager, so you get the Rage any of your physical stats. And even if your Charisma is 10, you can use now Blood Rager Sorcerer wands, essentially. Because, Paladins and other classes, even though they don't have spellcasting abilities yet, can cast wands. So, yeah, that's my favorite new twink. Plus 10 speed, rage in any physical score, ability to use wands. Yeah, that's the thing that...
So,
I've got
the twink that you were mentioning was so strong that my internet blew up for a moment, and I couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
So, I've been censored from whatever ability score. I think it's like con-based casting.
Don't tell him.
Yeah. No, it's Blood Rager. You take 1 level of Blood Rager. You make it Urban Blood Rager. So you can basically rage any of your physical abilities. Like Dex. Like if you're a Dex fighter, you take this. And even though your Charisma is 10, you can now use Sorcerer wands or Blood Rager spell wands.
Yeah, you can use wands of shield, wands of mage armor.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's and then you plus 10 speed bonus. It's like, why wouldn't you take that level? Max Bab. It's just like this.
It's why wouldn't you take a level of barbarian if you're a fighter?
Right. So Lemio, Ahmed, you back?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So Berlan, you're going to put mirror images up for themselves.
Okay. Just give me a D4. Somebody give me a D4 roll. What caster level are these?
I will roll.
There's 6, so I think it's +2.
2.
All right. They all have
Four
four images. Someone add those to their tokens.
I will do that.
Midwick's going to drink a delayed, what's it called? Not delayed consumption. Death ward.
Okay. That's the next round. What are everyone's next round actions? This is round 13. Hastes are ticking down.
Uker walks up to the mirror and smashes the fucking thing.
Okay, so Uker's walking up to the mirror to smash. Midwick is drinking a potion.
Yep.
Of what, sorry?
Death ward.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Did anything pop out of the eyes?
Nope.
Nope.
Also following Uker to the mirror.
Yeah, Lokrik is moving towards the mirror. I think Lokrik likes Midwick. Lokrik's going to actually cast the hero thing on Midwick.
Thanks.
Donovan will come over to the mirror.
The Berlani, I assume, are moving towards the mirror, backing up the party.
Donovan also will cast a minor healing spell on himself.
Okay, Lemio, what are you doing? The round the mirror is being smashed. Altagar, Zildin, what are you guys doing the round the mirror is being smashed?
I think Altagar is drinking.
Altagar's taking his potion.
Okay, his long arms potion.
Oh, and a Zildin to...
It's a shield long arms potion.
His long arms / shield.
What is
both.
the cat eating?
It's a chicken wing.
Oh, okay.
It's snacking on a chicken wing.
That's so cute.
And his Zildin's power.
What? I didn't hear that. You broke up.
A Zildin's going to cast...
So what round is
power.
this?
Divine power.
Okay,
What round is this?
This is 13th round of combat that you guys are all doing these things.
So our round per levels are going to go down very shortly.
Uker smashes the mirror. And are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
First the mirror smashes, and then the whole room, like it was all made out of mirror, begins collapsing down. For a brief moment, you felt like you were in between planes. But as your vision returns, you are in the grandest of demonic throne rooms. It is the size of an arena, and let me expose a new map.
Oh, shit.
Called the Heart of Carnage. This is the center of Yeenoghu's realm. There are thousands of gnolls lined up along the sides, chanting and hollering and yipping and yelling. There are rows of what look like robed priests and a strange circle with great Yeah, I'm going to describe it first. With a great number of loping creatures running around in a circle, kicking up dust. There's a great staircase that leads up towards what looks like 2 angry Melidii and some great, awesome-sized gnoll pacing. To the left, there's a platform where Dorsane is chained up with a dozen abyssal ghouls, all continuously eating his flesh that seems to be regrowing as fast as he's being eaten. It looks like Dorsane is being punished, the king of the ghouls, who is the vassal of Yeenoghu. At the top, there is a titanic being sitting, kind of leaning against his throne, that is Yeenoghu. You do see the iron bow of Gezar slung over his shoulder, and 3 very small robed women gnolls that look like they're using handkerchiefs to wipe Yeenoghu's tears. I'm now going to expose the map to you guys.
Are you crying?
This map was taken from... this art came from riftgrate.com. Somebody by the name of Guile, and we've turned it into a war.
Wow, this is awesome!
Sonic boom.
Oh,
Sonic
damn,
boom.
we're kind of frigged.
As you break,
Oh my God.
As you break the mirrored realm, you enter the Heart of Carnage. Now, you are small compared to the titanic creature that is basically beside you. You're actually a little bit bigger in the foreground.
Where are we?
I just dropped you here.
Over there.
There is a very large figure of what looks like a hero that is petrified. And these skulls that are along the ground, their eyes are twinkling with gems in their eyes, and you have this spidey sense that is going off in Ukr that this is one gargantuan trap. The creatures that are running around in a big corral look like they're avoiding the walkways with the skulls. And
It's a big trap.
this statue looks suspiciously lifelike. Thousands of gnolls up along the sides, robed priests along other platforms that are a little bit closer to the ground. You've got Dorsane being eaten by abyssal ghouls, and then this is the big gnoll that was stalking back and forth. A couple of Melidii, and these large creatures running around in a big circle. They're all hyped up. And then there's Yeenoghu, who's crying, and his brides are wiping his tears.
Boo-hoo.
Does Mr. Big Guy have any holy symbols?
Each of these mobs represent 100 gnolls.
Does Swarm being clasped worse against a mob?
What's that?
Does Swarm... 2 questions. 1, does the big guy have any holy symbols on him?
Which big guy?
The big guy I'm about to turn from stone to flesh.
Yeah.
This
What
guy.
is he? So you guys are probably a little bit bigger in the foreground. Who do you think this dude should be? This remnant of some guy who made it all the way to Yeenoghu's realm.
Zeus's clone.
Hekaton. Say Hekaton.
No, it's not Ekatong, although that's a pretty good thought, Mark. What kind of giant should he be?
Titan.
Ass-kicking giant.
The type of ass kicker that we need. Find a butt kicker. Insert butt kicker here.
Imagine getting to watch your god fight those lucky-ass gnolls. Exactly.
Imagine getting to watch him get his ass kicked.
Just a shout out to everyone here. Figment, Fox, Morik, Random, Rantic, Sir Thompson. What's happening, guys?
Yeah. Good to see you.
Respect the look here.
Okay, so if we don't want to decide what kind of giant, we can always roll. Let me just look up what giants.
Titan.
Storm.
No, it's not a Titan. Titan would be too big, but...
Storm. Elder.
The one with the mohawk? Storm had a mohawk for a while.
Man, you've got characters everywhere here.
Okay, so storm giants. It looks like a storm giant.
Holy Knoll priests. What the F?
Man,
You're in a god's house.
we're in a
This is
god's
the-
place.
this
What do you
is
think?
the- this
Who
is
do you
the
think goes to the
center-
god's chamber?
This is the center of
Somebody
his
did their
moving
homework.
palace. Rune giant.
Firefox said rune. Rune's cool.
Oh, they're pretty powerful. Let me just glance to see if I could do a rune.
Rune giant.
I'm trying to do something that is quasi like maybe a CR2 less.
No, we'll take this.
And rune giants are lawful evil. Interesting.
I'd rather not get the lawful evil one. I like a chaotic good something.
Yeah. This is the outcast chaotic good.
Yeah. Knowledge nature. You roll a 1. You get what, Donovan? Like, what's your knowledge nature bonus?
Donovan's. Well, no, he's a bard, so he takes a minimum of 10.
Okay.
So it'd be 27 right now. Would be
Okay.
minimum.
He's a tattooed storm giant. How about that? He is wearing what looks like a fancy breastplate. He's got a great sword in his hands, a bow slung around his back, or slung on his back. You know that storm giants do have constant freedom of movement and have powers over weather and lightning.
Okay.
They're good swimmers. They're natural swimmers. What brought this creature here? You are not certain. I think we need to roll initiative because this trap is going to go off on its own initiative pip, and I'm assuming you're going to try to get into the into do things that are disrespectful. While your round per level spells are going down. So I'm going to nuke the initiatives that we have so far.
So, Marty, quick thing.
Yep.
Midwick can drink 2 potions at a time. So when we were leaving the mirror, he'd re-drank a shield potion. 2-fisted.
But your shield also lasts for like 15 minutes.
I thought it was 1.
I'm going to erase
One
the
round.
other demon
Never
lords
mind,
for
then.
now.
Never mind.
There are no Glabrezus here. There are Melidii. I'm going to change the priests to the high priests of
For fuck's sake.
Yeenoghu.
What the hell is that, and why is it so awesome?
Yeah, I know.
The
Talking about the
freaking
dude.
chupacabra looking thing.
Yeah,
What, these things?
Ezra,
All right, I'm going to make sure that everything is accounted for on the initiative sheet. So we've got Yeenoghu, Yeenoghu's brides,
Ladies.
Lady Knowles. We've got the ghoul mess. I'm just going to call it that. Dorasane and his... we'll give him his name. His King Dorasane.
it was going to be a game of summoning.
We've got the Knoll mobs.
Better not throw shit at us.
We've got the Knoll priests, which we already have. We've got the Knoll heroes. There are some. They're looking around. Then we've got Nezrebe, the exarch of... the exarch of Yeenoghu. We've got the Soul Eater Hyenodons. The what?
Midwick's going to take his heightened perception and apply it now for his surprise.
We've got the whole abyss in his lair. Abyssal...
Is this surprise,
Broke
Marty?
Marty.
Abyssal Soglav.
Is this considered the surprise round, or are we? Kinda
You
ready for
arrived.
this?
No, they knew you were coming. You smashed
Okay.
through the Hall of Mirrors, and Yeenoghu might even be the one watching through one of the sensors.
Okay.
All right. I think I've got everyone. Everyone accounted for. I don't think you see without a DC 40 perception check that.
I see it.
Oh, Hyena Jack. Hyena Jack is amongst some of the hordes of gnolls along the top. Let me put
Does he have a
Hyenet.
big foamy finger?
Yes, he's sure. He found one in the abyss.
Where is he?
Let's just stick Hyena Jack up here. So Hyena Jack's
looks
amongst.
Yeah, Ghost
Awesome,
looks
yet
limp.
something like a furry. Just saying, he might be.
So Hyena Jack's there, and you notice that he's got Ghoulhead out.
This is the
Ghoulhead
party.
being the decapitated ghoul's head that's still animate. So he's got it in his hands. He's basically, got it above his head so that Ghoulhead can see what's going on. All right, initiatives shall be rolled. Yeenoghu takes 20 on his initiative.
No, asshole.
Well, 17 and a 16 is not
Oh.
too shabby.
And I'm using the wrong book for Yeenoghu because it's actually it's actually stronger in the Book
Okay.
of Wild Darkness.
So I'll take a plus
We'll
20.
use this Yeenoghu. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, Midwick, what'd you roll for your initiative?
12, 32.
All mobs, the Knoll
You go before
heroes.
Yeenoghu.
Nezrabe the Exile
I'm gonna shoot him right in the eye.
from downtown.
From downtown. Sun in your face. Lemmy's rolling a foul. Son of
I'm gonna open up all these links. Links.
a 8. Fantastic, Captain Lemmy.
Captain Lemmy? Some sort of pirate ship?
Arr.
4
Army mateys.
and
We need to teleport the hell out of this trap.
Well, we need to get onto the layer with the
Dragon
Molidiuses.
5 and 4.
The Molidii.
How many are there? Oh.
There. Yeah, you're fucking Berlani. No.
Leave him. You think I care? I'll
Well,
resummon him over there.
The problem is we're clustered in such a way that I can't touch everybody because there's Berlani in the way.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a bunch of d20s and start filling things in. Yeenoghu's brides roll a 2. The Molodai roll a 4. The King Dorsane rolls a 19, although he's chained up and being eaten. The Knoll mobs get a 17. The Knoll heroes get a 2. Nezrabe the Exarch gets a 12. The Soul Eater Hynodons get a 2. What shitty initiatives. 12. Zildin, what did you roll?
At 11?
Lokrik rolls a 9. Altagar rolls
2.
2. The High Priest of Yeenoghu rolls 6. Oh, and I don't have enough. I need one more roll. 19 for the Abyssal.
I don't even know what that is.
Blah.
Some Ukrainian monster. Just Yugoslavian somethings.
Yep.
Goat, antler, werewolf things.
Yeah, some weird
Dings.
shit. I don't know what
Dings.
that one is. Yeah.
It's awesome, is what it is.
Yeah, I know it's pretty awesome.
I saw it today when I was flipping through monster manuals. I'm like, I gotta include these things. They're
Yeah, let's just
awesome.
add 10 of them. Like, why
See,
not, right?
It looks like a chupacabra if you take like the
I
old
did have
Native
to
American
add
description
about
of
3
it.
templates to them to make them like a good challenge, but
Perfect.
awesome.
As long as they're not the stupid mythic ones, like it's a quick and giant and moves.
Nope, your mythic trial is sitting on his throne.
So this has just been bullshit since till now. It's all been in your minds.
No. Defeating the aspects of Yeenoghu is worth a mythic trial. This is the Fury, the Spite, Yeenoghu, the Knoll, and Yeenoghu's Hunger. That's one mythic trial.
Yep.
And defeating, if you depending on what happens to Yeenoghu, I don't know if you're here to kill him or if you're here to just take the bow and run. But you have made it to his throne room. Congratulations. Let me
I'll die.
let me order the initiative sheet. It looks like everything is here. I am going to put at the end to remind me that there are demon lords, other demon lords. So I'm going to go demon lords. They will go at the end of every round.
They might not like Yeenohghu.
Of course, you have seen signs of Malkathet,
Orcus,
and
Bahamut.
Baphomet.
I'd like Bahamut to show up and come give his hand.
Midwick, you are the first to react. Oh, the trap. Let's roll to see when the trap goes. The magical trap of the skulls, who will light up this show, will go at 16. So we'll call this the skull trap of doom.
Well, looks like Lemmy Lokrik Altagar. He boned.
Coming through this place, you guys had to recover a little bit. I totally forgot. As you spilled into here, they prepared. So there are 2 blade barriers that you're passing through. Those that are large have to pass through both of them. Those that are small can actually stop after the first one. And there's a 5-foot gap between the 2 of them. So I'll draw where the blade barriers are effectively.
Krakasar.
Yep. So there are 2 overlapping blade barriers. As you come shunting through.
Why you pricks?
That looks
All
like
right.
a forest. Let me redraw these.
Bard song still going?
Bard song is still going. So there's one blade barrier, kind of like with another one, sort of like that, and the SRs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the SRs. These were cast by
Yep,
priests. So the SRs. The first one was 18.
Yeah, I correct both of them.
And
For my
32 on the
characters.
second one.
Okay.
So this one was flat against the portal that you passed through, and then you guys could have stopped. Those that are small could have stopped before plowing into the
Okay,
second one.
so the reflex. I guess there's no reflex save on this.
There's no reflex save on the first one,
You just take damage.
but that one didn't break.
Oh, but not everybody has SR.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the Berlani, how much they're getting here. So 66 plus 1, 2,
13d6 damage as you
14, 80.
pass through a defense. 41 damage.
That sucks. Okay.
How much is the first one?
41.
41?
Yep.
Oh, you prick.
These fucking Berlani, man.
So 41 damage.
What's wrong with the Berlani?
Well, we're now spread across Hell's half acre because.
They could have been flying, so we could do this. I just put it.
Like you see how far apart we are to like, cause.
Yep. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, it's 35.
And then Altagar needs to make a reflex save because his front half is actually in the next one.
Okay.
so you
don't
trigger-
have
What's that?
Cric's song anymore, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Lokrik didn't stop
We
singing.
don't have. Oh, it's okay.
And then Lokrik doesn't have. So he makes the save.
What the hell happened to?
You roll at the same
Oh.
time.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's no save on the
Oh.
first one.
Oh, there's no save. Okay.
Give me a second. You pass through a wall. You get a reflex save. Yeah, you get a save.
I thought Blade Barrier was one that didn't have saves.
Yes, it does.
I could be confused. Like, save for half or save negates. So no, there is a save for sure. All right, let's make her save.
17. So
All
14?
right, so 28 for the save.
Yeah, the DC of this is 20.
Okay, make the save.
Okay.
So my character's made it.
20 damage, so 16 damage.
So what's
So
the...
makes it
What's the damage on these things?
20 damage from the first one. Altagar is the one that's kind of, because his ass is big, is actually kind of trying to avoid the other one.
Was it cast by Mythic?
No.
Okay, so 0 for that guy, and so 10, 15. Okay.
Your summon Berlania over get chewed up a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna get their asses handed to them.
And then Altagar, you made your second save?
Yeah.
Okay, so Altagar, you're squeezing right now, or you could be on the far side of the wall. Your
He'll
choice.
be on the far side of the wall.
Okay.
So reflex saves plus 16. 5 times plus 16.
All right, a rude awakening, and then you see the gnolls begin to cheer as the people who have caused so much carnage is here. They've heard about you. You don't know if they're cheering for you or cheering for the carnage to come. You're pretty sure it's not good. Yeenoghu, actually Midwick is the first to react, even quicker than a god in his own domain.
Sit back down.
So he is partial prone. He is kind of leaning against his throne as his brides are wiping tears with a handkerchief.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no point in hitting him right
Yipping and hollering in this big corral of these great
now.
beasts running
we just
around.
want the bow, right? Just saying. Okay, so Berlani have 80 hit points. Just FYI. And 4 of them 80,
what is,
actually.
What is Midwick?
Midwick
doing?
is going to... how far... Oh, fuck.
The gnolls are all rushing to see like who is here and maybe get the first glimpse of these heroes that they've heard about.
Can Midwick get in position to touch everyone?
Everyone's in a line, so no.
So we're already all touching.
Altagar's on the other side of a
blade barrier.
of a blade barrier.
So he's not touching any of us.
Correct.
You also know he's got a cape that can get him to wherever he needs to go with the dimension door, so don't worry too much about it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, son.
Midwick, what are you doing?
Any recommendations? Actually, visibility greater here. We've got scene visibility up. It's that. He'll drink his scene visibility. Because I don't think he has it up. Scene visibility. Yeah, he drinks his scene visibility.
Okay. You drink a potion.
And
Why do they do this to me? Is it
Dare walk.
because? Is it because they've hurt me? They've wounded me.
Pansy.
That's not what you're supposed to. This is how you get eaten in your sleep, man. You don't talk like that.
What's wrong with you?
Who told you?
They've done what cannot be done. They're still coming.
Yeenoghu doesn't seem to be all that frightful, even though his domain is sort of drifting and misting blood. You realize that some of like the clouds that are drifting in the air a little bit, some of it sort of comes down across your armor, and you realize that it's blood. This room might be below the turning and grinding millstones where the sacrifices are thrown into.
Sunshine.
He's bemoaning his fate.
Yeah. Well, you know something that we know.
He is nearly blind. He's. It's hard to look at Yeenoghu, Donovan, with your arcane sight, although I don't know if it reaches that far.
Because I don't know if this one's limitless or arcane sight. greater automatically know any effects. The range is 120 feet, so no.
No, has no idea.
I had so much I wanted to do, and they're ruining it. I wish they simply went away.
Watch your tongue, man. Don't use words like that.
Just give us your bow, and that's really all I.
I
Hand over the
don't
bow.
understand. Why is this existence so confusing?
What kind of?
He's having some weird midlife existential
This is a midlife
crisis.
crisis.
This big sort of cavalcade of these weird creatures running around, these people crying for blood, priests chanting.
We gotta get out of the trap.
This creature pacing back and forward while hungry abyssal ghouls are ripping apart their master's flesh and eating him, like they're greedily trying to steal his power, and through consumption, it is done. Whirling blades, now covered with your blood, or some of your blood, is in front of you. Yeenoghu spends the round bemoaning his fate in life.
I'm cool with that.
Dorsane is channeling positive energy or negative energy like 3 times in a round. You probably don't want to go up into that aura as he's very mad. I'm just going to draw the aura of where negative energy is swirling around him constantly.
That's kind of cool.
Why must everything be about violence? Why must everything be swallowed by the abyss? This is not good for creation.
What? What bow is this? Good or law?
Good.
Oh.
Hooker. You stop yourself as after you shunted through the welcoming blade barrier, another blade barrier right in your face.
So this place feels like a trap?
The field where the skulls are feels like a trap.
Okay, are we in the field with the skulls? Is there a skull looking at us?
No, but there are plenty that are within arcs of vision.
So I have a power called Explosive Disarm, where I can just throw a bomb at something and disarm it.
Okay. You want to disarm this closest skull?
Yeah, I think I'll just disarm the closest skull.
Just bust it.
Okay.
Throw a
The
bomb at it.
DC of the trap is a magical trap, so 25 plus level, so DC 34.
Okay, don't roll 1. Disarmed.
All right, Uker throws a bomb through the blade barrier, which I think you need to hit
Adds
it.
4 to
so
the DC.
Adds 4 to the DC. Okay.
Because basically the DC of the DC becomes the AC of the throw, the touch attack.
Yep. So I'm just going to put a gray box around the one that you've dispelled. Basically, you crack the gems in its eyes, and there's some sputtering and all sorts of energy kind of sparking out of it. Donovan can actually see that close. Donovan, give me a spellcraft check as you're glancing at the skulls.
Right.
Actually, we'll do that on your turn. Abyssal Prograv. Donovan, your turn.
Right. So spellcraft.
Yeah, these things are just running around in a big circle. It looks like they're wise enough to avoid the trap.
38.
You see no less than 9 spells in the skulls. They're all interlaced, and all the spells. Actually, I'll read them off with 38. The spells that are in the trap, it's full of random and chaotic energy. But the spells that are in the trap are as follows. I'm just going to paste it to you because there's too much information for you to pretty much blurt out.
Does it feel like you get hit by something randomly, or do you get hit by the
There's
works?
lots of chaotic energy and things are sparking, and yeah.
And the thing that Uker hit, did that disable one, or is that just a zone, or?
I think this little area might be okay, or at least the ones that can't see you. So you took out the closest one to you. You're now suspicious of all the dust and other things that are along the ground here. You see some broken weapons. Like it looks like they haven't even bothered to try to disguise this area as a trap.
Yeah. All right. Donovan is gonna teleport. We are going to go to the other side. There's nothing in here that's been blocking teleportation, right? Like
Nothing that you see.
nothing that I see. Okay.
This chanting, like there may be like a bless, or there might be the bard is up here. Like you're seeing swirls of magic and souls flitting throughout the room. You are at the center of a god's domain,
So
a demon lord's domain, but effectively a minor deity.
Donovan is gonna bring Lemmy, Midwick, and Lokrik.
Okay.
They're all touching.
Yep. And the Berlani above you, or you can't.
And the
take-
Berlani above me, I can take. I think I can take 6 in total. I do 16 base, 17, 18. Yeah, I can take myself and 6 others.
6 others. 1, 2, 4, 5. So you take 3 Berlani.
All right. And
Yeah,
I'll leave the hurt one behind because he's imaginary.
They're all hurt.
No, the one that I left behind is more.
40
Oh, okay,
damage.
got it. Where are you
Okay,
taking? Where are you teleporting to?
May I make a suggestion?
No.
Okay.
Do we want to hide in the crowd on the top shelf?
Sorry.
That's pretty funny.
Don't mind me. That's a big no.
Oh, it's like, I think, well, we know there's no traps and shit there, so yeah, we're gonna teleport up to around there.
It's like, there's like
Mobs of gnolls.
I did not see
You notice that
coming.
they all kind of spread backwards, like they're actually afraid of you.
I would assume they don't.
You
wanna
notice
get-
Hyena Jack just sort of like he's laughing and he's waving at you, and he's got the ghoul head above his head, like he's giving it bird's eye view. There's some other gnolls that are not as afraid of you, given Ghost and the one that's labeled Yezraka the Witch. You
me 2
do not
seconds.
see this one. You do not see Zayden. Remember, the light blue represents something.
Yeah,
See invisibility?
So you see, invisibility does not let
doesn't
you see
get through that.
No.
Another mythic character.
There are dozens, or there are hundreds, if not 1,000 or so gnolls that are up here, and they don't look like they want to attack you. They are moving away from you. You're the people that stood up against demon lords on your way in here and have slain not one but all 4 aspects of Yeenoghu.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're scrambling to get out of your way as you sow
my
panic in
next
the crowd.
trick. We're
Why do
gonna.
they come to punish me? Don't they see I'm changed?
I just want
This
the
is
bow.
so conflicting. We need the bow.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I
if I
said
take the
this
bow
games
away-
ago. We said this
know.
games ago.
I know.
Don't
And
they
what's-
understand what I could do? What I'm trying to do?
I'm good.
Okay. Azilden, what are you doing, man?
He's going to. Who's left here?
Altagar, Uker, and you.
Yeah.
And some things that you really don't like.
We ready to fight?
Who is ready to fight? Although I could use a nap.
Yeah, couldn't we all? Bring us halfway up the second set of steps.
Mm.
And he's going to cast. Can I get there with a
Teleport.
dimension door?
You don't want a dimension door because it messes up your actions, right?
He doesn't have any actions afterwards.
Dimension door,
Messes
yeah,
up
it's around
everybody's
500
actions.
feet away.
So yes,
So, yeah, you
answer's
could.
yes for the dimension door.
Yeah.
Are you taking Altagar with you?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to reach through the barrier to touch him.
Make your reflex save.
Yeah, make a reflex save as you kind of jab your fingers through.
SR.
It already broke SR.
Yeah, it was 30 something.
Doesn't have to do that
Yeah.
each time.
Nope.
20. Didn't roll a 1.
Okay,
Cheers.
so you managed to. You have
Yeah.
evasion or not?
No, it's the
Fifth tier.
tier.
Okay.
I make
Oh,
my
right.
save but
Okay.
take no damage.
So yeah, you managed to find an opening with your great sight and speed.
In 15 minutes, I'm going to pick up my wife from the train station.
Tell her to teleport.
That won't go well.
Hey, what do you mean click?
Yeah, you actively stick your phone down on the table so it makes a clicky sound. Like you put your phone down to hit before you hit the end button.
Click. Oh. All right. So where are you dimension dooring to? And are you taking the summoned Burlani with you or not? Mark.
Yes, I will take them with
Okay. And where you're dimension
me. Yeah,
dooring?
well, hang on.
He's only taking it with him so he can death knell it on the other side.
You want
Is
to
it
be like-
somewhere along the?
I was going to go higher up on this next step. if I can reach it.
Right between the Molidii and the Nezarbe, right in his face. Is that where you're going?
Yep.
Right beneath the throne of the bemoaning Yeenoghu, Prince of Gnolls. Uker, you're staring at a Molidius. Oh yeah, they do have their big stands full of extra blades, dozens and dozens of them up here.
What's behind that one?
Which one?
The one's looked at me in the face.
This one? A big, looks like a pillar, and then off to kind of a side there may be a drop.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be able to punt him off.
Oh,
The Gnoll mobs, they are separating. They're running away. You notice that one Gnoll from over here was leaning over and got pushed from behind and actually falls off, and a bunch of the Gnolls laugh at that because they're hyena laughter.
jackass.
Other Gnolls, so yeah, they're backing away from you, but yeah, they are throwing things at you. In particular, they do not like the look of the angels that are flapping their wings and looking all elven. So they are going to target these elves. What is the DR of the
5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 600 Gnolls are throwing things at your Burlani. 2 mobs each. I'm just going to roll.
They have blur and mirror image.
Okay. All their mirror images are now gone.
Good.
600 attack rolls.
Yeah, I'm just saying, blur and mirror image. One guy will
DR
survive.
applies to their mob. They're doing basically like mob damage through ranged.
Just throwing crap.
12 damage, 13 damage, and another one's 14 damage. Subtract 20%. So we'll say 10 damage, 10 damage, 10 damage. One of them takes 20 damage total. The other 2 take 10.
Okay.
I'm marking that right now on their sheets.
Oh, okay.
They're still around, much to the
Yep.
chagrin of the Gnolls.
20. You're doing it.
Yep. And then these Gnoll mobs are moving a little bit closer. Not all the blades are actually Vorpal. It's when the creature picks up an axe, a lot of them impart the Vorpal quality upon axes, and I'm kind of ruling that in this case that includes the items that they're going. So they would actually have to be a Molidius or a Balor to do that trick, or craft 20 plus 6 weapons, and I don't think they have the wealth for that, and I won't make it so that they ever do. I mean, no mobs, Molidiuses. There we go. Damn it. It's going to 5-foot step back because Altagar, I think, threatens. Are you still threatening that thing, Mark?
You're not. You're muted, Mark.
Your DJ mic's off.
Your lips
Yeah.
move, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Yes, I
You still threaten him. Okay, so he is using a quicken spell ability.
He's getting smacked
still have
around.
Sunshine.
What's his CMD?
His CMD.
Throw him into the negative energy.
Sorry, this is not pre-computed because it's a 3.5 book and blah, blah, blah.
Throw him into the negative energy. Be funny.
That would be 29 plus 39, and size is 40, and deflection is 44. 44. Somehow I have a feeling he's going to be sitting on the ground. 44, Mark.
I automatically... No, I don't automatically get him. Oh, but the thing going, yes, I automatically get him.
Okay, so you hook him underneath his cloven foot.
Just go chuck him off the side.
I drop him, boom, right there.
Okay, on the stairs in front of you.
Or, yeah.
Negative energy.
hit him
Well,
a couple times.
This is Nezrabe, the Exarch of Yeenoghu.
Even I had a hard time with that one. And I understand everything.
AC 49 and 46.
go Brolani. Cheat summons.
52. 215. So he takes 70 points of damage.
Okay.
From 2
This is
hits.
This is in response to his quicken spell. You get the
Yes.
AO.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the AO was a trip. The trip produced 2 more AOs.
So he still gets his spell off, though.
Well, no,
I
he
think
gets
he
to make,
makes his concentration.
he gets to make 2
check.
concentration checks, 1 for each AO. Because
35
all those
and
happened before the
35.
spell.
Is DC
80, 80 plus spell, so 80 plus 9.
Oh, right. So then he'll unleash his axe, which then gets his full round attack against Altagar, with the +4 chanting and his on his face. Okay, 1d20 plus 30. Vorpal axe as it's dancing in front of you.
Yeah, we get it.
AC 40,
Ooh,
AC 31,
Yes.
Yes.
misses.
AC 32,
Yes.
and AC 34. Critical threat.
Misses.
Now, he gets his attacks. He will attack you from prone. He does have, I believe, a bite and 2 claws. So his 2 claws. AC 39, AC 46.
46
Ooh.
hits.
46.
Even with the shield spell up?
Oh, no, not with the shield spell. You're looking at it for AC 50.
Yeah, my boy.
And then the 2 bites, basically roll d20s. Ooh, that snake came very close to biting Altagar with his virulent poison. All right, Melidius number 1 is going to, I don't know, cast Blasphemy.
Dr. Berlani. Donovan have a hero point?
Donovan does not have a hero point. Midwick has the hero point. Is this a spell-like ability, or is it being cast?
It is a spell-like ability.
Yeah, well, I can't counter it then.
Okay, can Midwick use a hero point to shoot the guy?
You're going to try to...
Interrupt this.
Does Midwick even know what's happening? Give me a spellcraft check.
Good point. Midwick might not. Might understand because
The DC of understanding what spell is being cast is 15 plus spell level. So 22 spellcraft check.
Okay.
I know what you're doing.
Okay.
I know what you're doing.
All right.
A hero point.
Who else knows what's going on?
Midwick is like, fuck that.
So let's do enough damage to this.
So that interrupts Midwick's attacks. No, Midwick's already taken his
No.
thing, so his initiative drops basically
Yep.
to that of the Melidii. So
Now,
it's
what's
like
your
he rolled
touch?
a 0.
And this is a standard, so you can do any of your weird... Like, you can put a bomb in this if you'd like.
I am putting a bomb in it.
Subtract your bomb.
Force.
His touch AC is
I don't know
balls.
if you...
17.
Yeah, it's like you have like a 200-foot touch range. Yeah. That's a touch.
Yeah, I do. So he's taking. Was circus music. Okay, one bomb done. 12.
Isn't that
Let's see
song
how
called
much.
March of the Giants?
Okay, so we don't have that. We don't have this. D20 is 23 plus 30. 4d6. These things immune to fire. This is force anyways, so it doesn't matter.
It's resistant.
4d4 plus 30. Sorry, 8d4
Thank you.
plus 1d6 plus 30. Am I missing anything?
Your ints in there, your...
Yep, no, it's 29. It's not 30. Boop. 52 damage.
Okay, so it fails its concentration check as it can't make something that big. You do
needs
52
to make a
points of
reflex
damage.
save or fall down.
As a bullet goes into his back and explodes with the attached bomb, and his reflex save or fall down is 20. He falls down. That's hilarious. And his blasphemy doesn't go off. Okay, now I know where you are. Let's have a look at the range of telekinesis.
Sorry, guys.
Donovan's looking at Midwick. What did you do?
Telekinesis has a long range. I'm going to quicken telekinesis. The snake feeds potion. Quicken telekinesis. Disarm your damn guns. Enough of this. Roll a 63. Both your guns fall. You're kind of leaning over the edge to fire. We'll say a 1, it falls off. A 2 on a D3, it's on the ledge precariously. 3, it is safely in your square. So 1 gun falls off.
Next one. Because they both, that disarm got both of them.
Yep. Precariously on the edge.
Is there a reflex save I could do to capture it?
No, it's just precarious on the edge. It's kind of
No,
tilting.
the other one, the one that fell.
This is where that whole when do things fall?
Like, do I get a reflex save for it?
No, it's disarmed. It's slapped out of your hand.
Do you have
Nezrebe.
disarm?
Sorry?
Do you have
No.
this R?
No, I don't.
Okay. That would have helped.
All right, Nezrebe Vegzark. So thunder and lightning. Thunder went over the side. Lightning is still sort of lingering on the edge of the balcony.
Fuck.
We'll get it back.
Is everybody
Where the hell is it? Like, look where the hell it's going.
He rages and is going
Hey,
to
buddy.
feed his. Looks like a great axe. Let's see what it actually is.
Looks like a falchion.